reshoot my video that I'm going to be putting up sometime tomorrow. My main focus of this video is the things that people get wrong about service dogs, or the fact that what they perceive as I tell them don't distract the dog, and they're still talking to the dog, or they're still not petting them. They think just because I tell them don't touch the dog, they can still talk to the dog. Talking to the dog directly is still a distraction, particularly for Zoom, since he's very people-oriented. I am just getting him to a point. He actually sat down when somebody was talking at him, and I corrected him, and I actually got him to sit down, and he was calmed down. But it's like, don't distract the dog to the point where it can't do, if I needed the dog to pick something up, he's not going to do it because he's so focused on whatever person is in front of him. And that's a big trigger for him, is that if someone is directly in front of him, not just not walking by him, passing him, he's usually pretty okay with that. But if someone is directly in front of him, talking to him, there's a big distraction for him. But my problem I had this week was the fact I had somebody come up to me, somebody that knew me, and knew I had the dog. And she seemed to have the idea that he wasn't getting enough attention. Well, first of all, giving him attention isn't my focus when he's in a downstay out in public. I occasionally will give him a subtle pet, scratch his ears for a few seconds to say, hey, you're doing a good job. That's pretty much all I will do. We're still trying to dial his training and his work between his obedience and his public access. And more about that in another video. And so that's the thing. People seem to think service dogs are abused because they're not acting how they think a dog should react. Just because they're not reacting to you, they're taught to ignore you. And my problem is Zoom being extroverted is giving people the wrong idea, and they think they can just come up to him and greet him just because he's greeting them. Or I've had the reaction that I correct him and they think they did something wrong. You didn't do anything wrong. I'm not correcting the person for saying hi to him. I'm correcting him for reacting to the person I don't want him to pay attention to. And he is getting better, but it's like I can't have people in his face. And I'm hoping if I have Dirk take him everywhere, and Dirk take him everywhere and have him do everything with breaks in between as needed, he should be okay. I'm not expecting him to be perfect, but more about that later. It's just really a pet peeve of mine that I have people, or even people that know me, making assumptions about how I'm treating my dog or training my dog. And it's just a really annoying pet peeve. And I'll expand more on what I'm doing with his training in the next few weeks because I changed stuff again. And I am still trying to figure out my money situation. I just figured out why my rent check wasn't going through, so which was a big deal. But anyway, so hopefully I can shuffle my money around and I can still have enough money to pay for dog stuff, because I'm still paying $70 for dog food every couple of weeks, even though my mom is paying for it. Well, she's buying it, but I'm paying for it. But anyway, so yes, dog food is very expensive. You think inflation has affected a lot of stuff. That includes dog food. So yeah. So those are a few of my pet peeves I've had recently, and kind of what is going on with Zoom in the next few weeks, which I will elaborate in the next video. And I'll see you guys in the next one.